in my paper. They call me Big Dog, riding with the hillbillies. Cubone staying with the lick. Really became a boss many years back. When I'm gone, can be pull your tears back. We put the bang and produce. You got no chance of hanging. They take the tails when you're flipping the quarter. We ain't slowing down, we crashing through the border.
Today, from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada, it's Week 18 of the NFL on EA Sports.
And we are underway in Allegiant Stadium. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020 from LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
A run with Jacobs there on first down, but he'll manage only a yard or 2 at best. Second down coming up. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Burrow on play action. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. Throwing is Jackson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. The Ravens at 12-4 now on the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Well, Charles, it's early, but that's a key 3rd down conversion. Remember, they forced the turnover on the opening drive. Now they're in a position where they look like they'll at least get 3 out of this.
A great example of complementary football if they're able to cash this in, isn't it, partner? Because defense does this job, takes it away, turns over to the offense. They just pick up a nice first down there. Maybe it's time to think about taking a shot at the end zone, because it looks like the field goal is almost assured.
Right side, there's Likely with it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Now a handoff up the middle. Friedman. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
From back at the 4, here's second and goal. Hubbard. Going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. Third and goal, Jackson. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. Rashad Bateman with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Ravens are on the board first here in Vegas. This is a crew, they've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you really have. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. You know, get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Raider offense heading out as we take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And it's all come down to this, hasn't it? Final week of the regular season. As this year's playoffs play out anything like the regular season has gone, could be in for a wild and fun month of January.
And we can break the rules because we can look ahead. All right, there's not a coach out there that's ever said to their team, all right, let's look three weeks down the road. It's always right here, right now. Forget that. Think about what the playoffs are going to look like. The teams that we see that are already in, the teams that are trying to get in, we could have some great matchups. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Here's Burrow. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago, so a 3 and out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the first down.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He gets this to Devontae Adams. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Now it's Burrow. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the Ravens have got it. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing? So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We do know that they are postseason bound, but they're leaking a little oil, so to speak, as they kind of limp into January.
Yeah, and that oil can set fire to their season, can't it?
Look at that.
See what I did there? But here's the thing that we've both seen in the NFL. Teams down the stretch playing really well. Sometimes it doesn't carry over into the playoffs. Sometimes teams that aren't playing well now, if they have good leadership at the head coaching spot and the coaching staff and within the locker room, they can find a way to turn it around. But no one wants to be on a losing streak as they head into the playoffs.
They'll keep it on the ground. Friedman. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That one good for 13 and a Raven 1st down. Play action. It's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Max Crosby able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of a yard. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jackson steps away to his left. That's complete. Left side to Bateman. And he is out of bounds, but not before. Josh McDaniels, he had his mind made up on that one. He disagrees, and he'll throw the challenge flag. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now Jackson on 1st down. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Up the middle they go. Friedman. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Here's Jackson. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these 2 teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added on to their lead. But that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game. But we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive. And he's going to profess that he was happy to get points. And we know that's not true.
Yeah.
Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. He's going to look deep now for Landry. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Jacobs going to try the middle, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Burrow. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Burrow will throw. He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 42. Burrow looking to pass. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. Now Burrow loses the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Now a handoff up the middle. Friedman. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Now Jackson. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Divine Diablo. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. First down. Here's Burrow. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Now a give to Jacobs running right. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And it's caught. He'll get only 2 there, and it's second and goal. Jacobs will score. Touchdown, Raiders. So the rushing touchdowns continue to stack up, CD. That now 15 for him on the year.
And give him a ton of credit for staying healthy, being a smart runner, and it's showing just how important he's been to his team. He's got to be their MVP at this point in the season, and those votes may have been turned into league MVP votes when it's all said and done.
Taken at the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw complete there to Bateman. Jackson to Bateman there for the Baltimore first. Jackson. And he's got the hook up to Landry. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll make it second down. Here's Jackson to throw. Again, he's got that man Landry. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And Jackson throwing once more. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Buying time to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Jackson on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jackson. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Tucker's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So we have reached only 30 minutes left in the regular season, and everybody's excited for the playoffs, so we're just going to forget the halftime show and get back to the football. And no run back here as the 3rd quarter will commence with a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Throwing out left and finding Likely. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Looking to throw. Forced out to his left. And this one is incomplete. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Now Burrow. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Vegas. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. This is brought in at the 21. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy? This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
On 2nd and 10, Jackson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. And he rifles it complete, caught by Landry. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
On 1st down, Friedman. He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. From the 44, Jackson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's got some space here. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. Flushed out right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 6-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to extend their lead. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And he's brought down. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The run there on 1st down gets him a yard to the 26. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that's complete to Adams. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. He'll drop to throw. Incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
And incomplete on the deep ball. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Burrow. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. This one caught by Davis. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing is Jackson. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. 60 yards. And the Ravens have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So the drive there, 5 plays, 80 yards. And it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
From midfield now, Burrow into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. The 20. 5. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's short. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Pulled in at the 24. That's what I'm talking about. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And they'll start on the ground with Hubbard. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. And they'll go again here with Hubbard. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Up the middle they go. Friedman, 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. They'll keep it on the ground. Friedman. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Friedman. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Jackson now. Now they go screen. It's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Jackson. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Now it's Burrow. Throw left side, complete to Troutman. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up second down. Back to throw here. Open man is the tight end, Troutman. 7 yards there and a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. Now Burrow loses the football. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. The Raiders on third down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 11. Raw had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And they will remain well behind. It's not too often you see a holder putting that football down right on the midfield stripe. 60 yards, Charles, but a little bit too much to bite off there.
Yeah, it's good to show confidence in your kicker. That might have been just a little bit too much. I'll guarantee you, as you just noted, putting it down on the midfield stripe, the holder's thinking to himself, that's a long way. Probably not as confident as well.
On second down now, Friedman. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 42. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third down, Friedman. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. And some space here. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Ravens, a victory in Week 18 gives them a final mark of 13 up and 4 down. And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, the loss means they finish with a mark of 10 wins and 7 losses. And they'll get their shot at playoff football as they'll be on the road next week as a wild card.